Alright, where am I? What is that? Suzuka goes in Santa Lancer. Ah. Interesting. Right, we're live. Good. Good door. I think I've got everything. Okay, let's see here. What have we got? Oh, right, Twitter. Oh, no, I don't have to worry about that now, do I? Cool. Don't need to worry about that at all. Should just check that every now and again. No drop frames. Tasty, tasty. More steaks. Yoink. Now, what am I sitting at in terms of... a wee bit. Headache. 400 in the second archive. Gotcha. Oh, yes. Stop. Actually, no, stop that. Weird. Please stop. Wow, this is actually getting really annoying. Nothing. Cool. How was my day?
Nuclear launch detected.
How you doing, Struxes? Lucas, how you doing? Got a bit of a headache still, unfortunately. Exchange mannerisms. No, I've already got what I needed to. Back to murdering an entire nation. Looking forward to it. What I was doing just completely slipped my mind, so I'm just gonna... What am I doing? I was doing something, and I have completely forgotten what it was. Never mind. What's the banners up today? Do I care about today's banners? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of care about this banner. And Musashi. Musashi would be nice. Ishtar. Yes. The one in the back can fuck off. I don't need that thing. Don't need a trap. How is it a trap? How is that a trap? Best saber and one of the best archers. I see Ivan in the back there, yes. That's the trap. Alright, I can agree with you on that. Ooh. You know what? What do we got here? Dismiss. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I have, outside of, I just want the thing reasons as well. Alright, before I forget. There we go. Yes, Da Vinci. I know, you are cute and adorable. But boy, do I just want you to stop. He's wailing for real? I'm not gonna wail. I'm gonna give it a shot. Verify. No, no whaling. I am saving for that new PC. But I can still afford this every now and again. There you go, there's some Zhongli funds got down the drain. Gonna do a magic trick to get St. Quartz? Absolutely. Absolutely. No, it would just make my weekend if I got one of these. Oki, you're just in time. You are just in time. I'm gonna do a magic trick. Watch my money disappear. Well, I don't see Foe running, so that's a wonderful sign. What do we got? A rider. I was gonna say if that spooked me straight away. See, this is a trap banner, Oki. Ivan's in the background. The two at the front are the ones I want. Siegfried, where you at? I hope not. He's already maxed out. Alright. Inshin. Welcome to the burn pile. What else we got? Let me see those rainbows or golds. Every rider card I see is making my heart just stop a little bit. I don't need riders. Ooh. Lots of servants today. For fuck's sake. Stop. Stop. Just let me see Gold Archer. MP2 Ishtar would be amazing. Ugh. Fuck off. Fucking kidding me. Fucking Fion. The good old Fionda. That's great. Wasn't expecting that. None of us were. Finally done with the Lost World. Dave, welcome. How'd you enjoy it? I am not done. I am suffering. A Golden Lancer. It had to be a Fion. That's quite literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. Oh, Caster. Cool. Mephistopheles. Still better than Fion. This is the servant pool. Oh, here we go. The second craft essence. Or is that the third? No, I think that's second. Thank you. The sound of Paimon relaxes me, which reminds me I have to actually do some Genshin tonight. I will hit BP level 30. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Excuse me. I have to do something very, very important. Very important. Very important. Too late. He's a 2 years in advance investment. Would it annoy you that by now I would have him NP5? Like, unironically. Most of those rare prisms are Fions. In fact, I think they're all Fions. What else have I burned? I don't actually know. Rank up? Meh. When do I do rank up? Well, except for stuff I like. Oh, don't worry. In 2 years, I'll probably have another one. You want to have an AoE Lance for Castoria now? Oh no! Aurelius, what chapter on? Section 13 or something. Is that double-sided? Caesar. Caesar. Why did you bait me like this? I do not date, I just hate Theon. He spooked me on the Skahak banner. I'm raged, welcome. Alright, last one. Let's go. Let me see gold. Gold servant. Not CE. Alright, fair enough. Continuing on. We will not speak of what just happened. It shall not be spoken of. Archer. You know what? It's fine. I'll bring that. I will bring... You know what? Bring you. Why not? More chance to use a Resh. You never know when one will be required. Alright, Portrait of a Demon King. What the hell does this mean? He was bewildered. Who was bewildered? It had been over 2,000 years since his activation. He had devoted every ounce of his being to fulfilling the duties given him. Some of these duties may have been difficult, even dangerous, but he always had purpose. There was never any doubt about why he was made, or what he was meant to do. But now this sage woman who claimed to have come from another world with a different history was... Are you my new lord? What is this background? No, it's not like that. The Lord you swore loyalty to is the law that maintains peace in this world. Is that not how you were designed? It is. Well, that is not what I am. All I ask is that you think of me as a companion, and that you call me simply by my name, you. You. You offered everything you possessed to Heavenly Emperor in exchange for my custody. And all you want now is to live out your days with me. Yes, that is my greatest desire. That has been my sole hope and prayer over the last 2,000 years. What did I miss? Salt, Oki. You miss salt. I am you. No, I am me. No, we're not doing that. It's too obvious. He could not understand. What could this immortal Zenren, who claimed to have borne witness to a different world, possibly want from the being she called Zhang Yu? Without further information or context, he could only stand by in bewilderment. So to remedy this confusion, he required answers. Answers he could only obtain from this being who called herself you. First of all, who is this Zhang Yu you speak of? What did I, Kwaji Zero, do in your history? Good question. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll understand. Surely you can hypothesize alternative scenarios based on different conditions, just like Caldeus could. Correct. That is one of my most basic operations. Kwaji Zero, the first mechanical man Chen Shui Hong ever made by recreating Shang Dynasty Bao Bei. His core functionality lay in predictive calculation. By observing and analyzing every iota of data about his surroundings, he could predict likely cause and effect relations to see into the near future. Who am I aiming for? Any new Lost Belt servant that interests me? Mothman for the sake of apparently shenanigans. That's about it, really. Could have bombed me. Oh no. If you meant from the most recent upcoming banners, probably only Mothman. I'm not really interested in anyone else. Maybe you, because that Noble Phantasm was pretty cool. This ability was deemed essential for spreading Chen Shui Huang's eternal regime far and wide. For the moment, let's assume this ruler is in fact Chen Shui Huang. You said that in your history I was activated by a rebel who was fighting against the Empire. That's right, but the man who meant to use you, Zhang Lang, fell before his ambitions could be realized. And you were left to fend for yourself in a chaotic world under the name Zhang Yu. If you were in such a situation, what do you think you would do? 99% you were never going to use you? Absolutely. I have better assassins. But it'd be kind of funny though. Best solo even here, still here 2 years after his release. What would this Zhang Yu version of him do under such circumstances? He should use his abilities to fulfill his designer's purpose for him, and help bring about peace. Chen Shui Huang, after completing Kwaji Zero, was magnanimous enough not to limit Zhang Yu's potential masters to only his creator. Naturally, I would dedicate myself to my next lord, a successor who would lead China towards peace and prosperity. But what if the Chen Shui Huang's government had fallen to rot and uprisings were breaking out all across the land? And what if the Emperor's successors lacked the courage to quell those uprisings? Then it was a difficult supposition, but not one without a clear answer. His purpose lay strictly in bringing about peace, both swiftly and decisively. I would accept that Chen Shui Huang's time was over and find a new ruler amidst the chaos, one who would be up to the task of uniting all of China. Interesting. Yu is not even out yet, correct. No, okay, we're saying I would probably roll for you when the banner is out, obviously, because so Noble Phantasm is cool. That's it. It was difficult to imagine such a hellish landscape from the comfort of the Empire's eternal peace. Would I roll for you? Maybe. Depends what your noble phantasm is. But if he had been left on his own in such a place, with only his primary programming to guide him, I am certain there would be at least one person among the rebels capable of leading this nation. Indeed, you found such potential in Liu Bang, a man with a promising destiny born with the dragon factor. When you first met him, he was but a lowly adulterer toiling away in the town of Pai. Or Pai. It matters not where he came from or what his circumstances may have been. Once he assumes the throne and begins a new regime, but what if his potential had yet to awaken and he had no genuine ability to speak of? What would you do then? Train him. Well, this made matters even more difficult. But with the facts provided, deductions can be made. From there, an answer can be reached. Then I would have to wait until his abilities awakened and he was ready to rule. But even as you wait, the world falls further into chaos, and numerous warlords battle each other for control of China. Their war rages so violently that it threatens to dispose of Liu Bang like so much trash. In that case, get her Lancer one. Ah. What a horrific history, what cruel conditions. But it was not his place to bemoan such things. What he needed was to be flexible in his thinking. If the only goal was to bring peace to China, then it would not be necessary for the would-be conquering king to bring it about himself. All he need do in such a situation is pave as smooth a path as possible for the future king to walk. In such a vicious world, if he is to keep this king alive until the day he can properly rule, I would enter the fray myself and put an end to their conflict before it could spread further. As long as I remove any obstacles from the new king's way, yes, all you need to do is create a situation where the new king is the only one who can rival you. From there, all those who do not wish to be governed by violent suppression would swear allegiance to the new king, thus greatly bolstering his forces. The world cannot be left to suffer in chaos and turmoil for so long, so to bring a swift end to that, Zhang Yu would merely need to become a box with which to contain all that would threaten the peace. If people end up despising such a box, well, what does that matter? He's but a machine, a device that functions solely to bring about a predefined objective. If it would help clear the way for the new king to assume the throne, but what if, even after all that, Liu Bang was still too weak to prevail? Ooh, what if, even after you have brought the other warlords under your thumb, the new king still required more time to grow into a proper ruler? And what if, even then, he was still not capable of uniting all of China? Such a situation would be beyond hopeless, but even that is not his concern. His only concern should be continuing his calculations until he arrives at the best, clearest answer. Then I would have no choice but to reduce China in size to something he is capable of ruling. Huh. That's right. That is exactly the conclusion you would arrive at. It is inevitable. And that is exactly what Zhang Yu from Proper Human History did. He thinned the population, set fire to the lands, and whittled China into a size that Liu Bang could manage. The one with 16 mobs, I don't know which fight you are talking about. Ho-ho! A vivid picture forms before his mind's eye. Instead of the near future, he sees a vision of a hypothetical world as clearly as if he were there. No matter how bountiful the land may be, if it would end up falling into the hands of rebels who claim it as their own, he would have no choice but to raze it to the ground. Not spoiling that fight. Good. Yeah, no spoilers. Selenia, welcome. And before those driven from their homes could wreak havoc in their quest to fill their starving bellies, you can see it now. Grass fires streaking across the land. Fortresses collapsing to smoke and ash. Prisoners of war, buried alive, so as not to waste time beheading them. All done without mercy or remorse at the hands of Zhang Yu, the Demon King. And yet, until Liu Bang, the next rightful emperor, is capable of leading and providing for his people, Zhang Yu had no choice but to cut down the land, the people, to a size within his lord's grasp. And did it work? Was peace finally achieved? Eventually, yes. Every last one who still had strength to resist this war fealty to Liu Bang, thanks to the fear and hatred of Yu. After years of war and chaos, China finally came together, united in their determination to exact vengeance upon you. This new regime came to be known as the Han Dynasty. Huh. He had no doubt such a scenario would end in disaster. The survivors who loathed him so fiercely would surely not be satisfied with a mere pound of flesh. Those who finally defeated Zhang Yu must have torn his body to shreds and fought over who would take pieces of him home as proof of their victory. And you saw all of this happen. I did. I witnessed it all as I stood by your side. Alright. Finished Lost Spot 3 just 30 minutes ago. Nice. Da 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 da. Is that... While we have been analyzing the Shadow Border, we decided to try remodeling our tax collection vehicle in Caldean style. We call it the Duo Duo Yishan, or More is More. Behold its vicious facade, behind which lies a mountain of otherworldly technologies designed explicitly for violence. Indeed, it is a awesome, terrifying sight. Thermic ray blasters, homing grenade launchers, a 15,000 horsepower gas turbine engine. It's the stuff of dreams. This thing's too cool for words, Your Imperial Majesty. Alright then. It's beautiful. I've never seen anything more incredible in all my life. Very sorry, do get your dailies and start your 4 homework. Have fun with that. I don't get it. It has been a very long time indeed since the Empire has produced new weapons. But thanks to Caldea's technology, a single knight is all we needed to complete our most ruthless weapon. If the time for battle should fall upon us again, the Empire will have an overwhelming advantage. Indeed, we have already ramped up their production to our factory's full capacity. We shall deploy them to the battlefront as soon as they are ready to go, where they shall swiftly rout those traitorous Caldeans. Of course, you'll be the one to lead them, funneling you. Okay. She's not interested at all. Let's start talking tactics. I can't wait to explore all of the strategic possibilities these bad boys will open up. With amazing machines like this out in the field, I could do this, and some of that, and... Are you sure we can't just stick with the white cavalry spears? Poor girl. Delicious. Even rations taste better than ever before now. Eat up. A good meal can help with almost any ailment, except poison. I'm seeing dust clouds up ahead. Something's heading this way and fast. No ordinary cavalry will kick up clouds like that. I wonder what it could it be. Is that an engine? Must be an absurdly powerful engine if we can hear it all the way out here. No, that's not it. They just didn't bother with a muffler. For reasons that I can only guess at. It's coming over the hill. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ah, yes, I've seen this sort of thing before, much as I wish I hadn't. I don't believe it. They just straight up ripped off the Shadow Border. It's a car tank? It's a car tank. You certainly won't be buying that in a dollar store anytime soon. What a bizarre design. It reminds me a bit of the kite we used in Russia. Knockoff or not, I'm willing to give credit where credit is due. But this is really pushing the limits of my tolerance. If I don't turn that thing into scrap right away, I will never be able to forgive myself for letting something so garish endure. The enemy is preparing to attack. Even its cannon design is almost absurd. So I'd ask this of you. But would you be so kind as to do something about that thing for Da Vinci's peace of mind and our safety, though? Not necessarily in that order. I can do it for Da Vinci's peace of mind. China in a nutshell. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not going to say you're completely right, but you're not wrong. Why do we not have Chen in the game but not Han? I'm not sure. Oh, what is this music? I feel like I'm in an event now. Am I doing story? I mean, okay. Alright, what's that defense down? Greatly decreased defense. You know what? Alright, let's see what this does. I wonder if I can charm it. That would be funny. Like that. How far do we want to go here? One turn? Let's just save that. Why did they use Summer 3 battle music for this? Well, they ripped off the tanks, they ripped off the music. That's about it. Oh my god. Wait, what? I meant that as a joke. Actually charm the thing. Huh. I can charm a tank. Cool. Now we know. Make mass-produced garbage. All is welcome. Okay, cool. Cool. Still wish I'd brought a single target, but I will make do. Trace on. Well, let's just keep charming it. We're gonna charm lock a tank, why not? I wonder if I brought Rail Stenner, would that work? Does the tank count as male? Charmed again. Perfect. How did this get over the China censorship? The fact it's not sparking and on fire is adorable. And all that, and that. It's not offensive at all, no. One could even call it awesome. Why censor? Exactly. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's the more is more tank. It's just here to collect taxes. With firepower. Jesus. It didn't get charmed that time, unfortunately. Really have never crit. What was that? Afflict burn during your normal attacks. Alright. Oh man. That's great. This thing's gonna fire off. I don't know what it's gonna do, but it's gonna be funny to watch. Manha, welcome! Oh man. It's a tank shot. That's awesome. Please tell me this enemy shows up in other, you know, anything. Events. Outside of this. Because this is fun. But Mighty Zippy is kind of meh. It's alright. There's better ones. There is this thing called subtle. I mean, you're right. So they were into a fucking Mothman and they still loved him to death. This is tame. True. But Valkyrie's NP? I wonder why. Oh wait, what the hell was that? Was that the new Ascension material? So we found those things for the new Ascension material. Gotcha. Alright. I'm going to assume that's another one, so I might switch to a single target. Now, I'm going to safely assume those things are not divine. What are my single target options here? I can bring in Kidu. Or Skahak. What have I got in the SR section? Not much, in all honesty. Now that I realize, now I think about it, most of my stuff is single target in SSR. I could bring Q, but no. Keep Avadi? Alright, I will keep Avadi. I'll put a single target in the back. I'll just make it Skahak. That way if the worst happens, we can at least try that. So they needed to go for Sablot for gameplay reasons. Ah. Explosions. Damn, this thing is flimsy. Indeed. If they had copied the board as armor and its ability to withstand a zero sail, then we would have had a truly formidable foe in our hands. What they have done here, how disappointing. It did have some impressive artillery, but that doesn't mean much of it if a good punch breaks it. Well, let us not forget that a blow from a servant is considerably more powerful than conventional weapons. So I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it a piece of poorly made. So it was an unmanned vehicle, just like those mechanical soldiers. Still, I'm surprised it was made quite so roughly. Wait. Yep, I've got a bad feeling about this too. It looks like it was designed with an emphasis on mass reproductibility rather than the performance of individual units. Which would mean, basically it's a piece of thing. There's a whole bunch of them now. Ah, this is awesome. I knew it, they're trying to overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Just look at that. Just look at that wonderful JPEG for a second. It's beautiful. Look at all that mass-produced shit. Burn them! Kill them with fire! Somebody get me an anti-world Noble Phantasm right now. Oh, Da Vinci's offended. Best Gold Saber is Sumanai and Lily, and my best Lancer is still OGQ. To be fair, OGQ is still one of the best Lancers, as far as I'm concerned. He's just a cockroach who will never die. Can definitely relate with Da Vinci. E. Alright. Alright, let's go. What have we got? 8? Have that. I probably could finish this in 3 turns. Oh wait, no I cannot. There's no way I can finish this in 3 turns. Alright, wait, hang on, yes I can. Math. What is it? You're actually saying trace on. OGQ is more damn right. You have no 5-star for Archer Lancer right of second task complete. What? Damn. The way they explode is kind of funny to me. Alright, there we go. Defense down. Had that. Just started about 6 months ago. Alright, that's fair. It sounds like you haven't had much luck getting in a decent SSR. I hope you get a support caster. Like, say, Waver Boy. I do have a gold caster. Which one? Is it Helena? Helena is a budget waver, but I've never used her. I do have her NP5, however. Sieg and Iris. Oh, you got Iris Feel. To be fair, she's a decent healer. Party White Guts and all that. So, that's not too bad. There's better out there, unfortunately, but it's not too bad. Do not reach the SR ticket. Prize in Ilya and Shizura. There we go. All master missions have been completed. What is this thing? Reactor Core of Dawn. So long as you have 4-star in Warfares, you're fine. You should have Santera, who outdamages some single target 5-star archers. Really? Sablot was your pick. That's fair. Sablot's a good pick. All hostiles have been eliminated. I'm exhausted. That does it. Gather the remains, every last piece. If that's how they want to play this, I'm going to analyze the shit out of these things and beat them at their own game. I don't think I've ever seen Da Vinci swear. Da Vinci is a force to be reckoned with once she gets fired up. I have every confidence she'll soon be unveiling a new invention, the likes of which mankind has not yet dreamed of. You two are very good friends, aren't you? His yellow damage charmed you. Ah. The Doer Yushan were completely useless. Unfortunate. Interesting. Perhaps we rushed them into production too quickly. In retrospect, perhaps it would have been better not to use the same control system we used for the automatons. Very well then, we shall simply have to remotely pilot the next version ourselves. And to further ensure their success, we will allocate 0.03% of our resources towards their production. Oh, how reassuring. Oh my, the Emperor really means business. Are we sure of that? You pick the Gorgon because Sabers get raid ups all the time and Avengers not as much. That is a good choice. Also, the Gorgon is the Gorgon. And is therefore adorable. Alright. Dupping you. You know what? I am just going to go ahead and bring Lancelot. Okay. Actually, what's your, Oh, you got a while away. Why do you Skahak? A little bit. Oda has a very long time. Oh boy, do you have a very long time. So, you're going to be chilling. Every lost belt is pain, but physically and mentally. Yep. Just got Lancelot in MP5. Ooh. The enemy has really started to go on the offensive, haven't they? Well, we are getting close to the capital. It is difficult to mask our intentions at this point. No doubt all the troops that were out patrolling other areas will be called back to help defend Zhanyang. This will not be an easy fight. I'm also a little unnerved that Akuta, Yume Ren, hasn't made a move since Ankang. Agreed, I cannot begin to guess what might be going through her head. But she appeared to me as though she were hesitant to make use of her powers as a true ancestor. Or to take a different perspective, she may have refrained from attacking us, because she knows she could use her true ancestor powers to wipe us out at her leisure. An eminently plausible theory, given how confident we know true ancestors to be. In which case, it is unlikely Yume Ren would interfere with us again before the final stage of this battle. She's determined to not be seen fighting, but she's also dead set on ensuring this lost world's survival. Therefore, it is extremely likely that she will sit back and allow Chen Shuhang's army to try to eliminate us for the time being and only step in as a final line of defense once we have reached the Tree of Emptiness. Sounds about right. Lucky for us that Akuta, Yume Ren, isn't a warmonger. That aside, we're still no closer to tracking down this lost world's Tree of Emptiness. Then it's very possible that the next time we see Yume Ren will be when we find the tree is hidden. Looks like the chit chat will have to wait. We've got more company. Oh, look who it is. I don't want to complain, but I'm starting to get a little worn out here. And we certainly can't have our master running his mentioned energy circuits at full speed right now. The hell are you guys moping about, Roundfall? We're almost at the enemy's doorstep. Now's our chance to finish this. It's Mordred. There you are. We have finally rendezvoused. I'm sorry I did not get here sooner. Mordred! What about the villagers? Don't worry, we found the perfect cave for them to hole up in. They've got enough food that they ought to be set for a while. All we need to do now is defeat Chen Shuhang before their food stores run out. So good to have you both back. You know, it doesn't really matter if their food stores run out or not, in all fairness. Evelys, you got your 150-day login today. Nice! Your caster skill is like 30k off bond 10. Why is your login bonus in 3 days and not today? RIP. Go on then, have at them. Indeed. Another boss fight or what boss fight? Okay, I'm going to ignore it now. Do not spoil, remember please. You want to roll for Musashi. Yeah, like I did. Like I did just before. And got a fucking fee on. Alright, what do we got? That's interesting. I wonder if I'm going to get enough charge back. Should I waste the defense down here? Probably not. Rather than fight ruler. Oh yeah, I suppose that the end boss is ruler. Did that tank live? No, okay, good. I just got enough charge back, thank Christ. Alright, what do we got? 3, okay. That tank is a little stronger, however. But nothing I need to worry about. Especially if I do that. We want to make sure we have one of every class. Good decision. Nothing wrong with that. You go further and say you should have one single target and one AoE of every class. That's annoying. What? Oh, of course, because I got no. Right. I suppose it's fine. 3 tanks. Alright, here we go. why don't I do this?
命令とな
There we go. I like how it's called Rising Strength. That's kind of fun.
そういうこともできる
Saber, Ruler, Fauna, and Moon Cancer. You get a free Ruler for Quetzmas. Elderless, your chance for Moon Cancer will be the beginning of next year, with BB and the rerun coming back. That will be your safest chance to get a Moon Cancer. I'm assuming you're already aware of this, though.
なんだと
Triple C rerun is next year? Yep. Gao Gao. You have exactly 500 golden apples? Ooh, you're going to be spending a lot of those during the Christmas event. Once Doggo size asset doesn't interest me. Doggo is a bit weird. I don't know if I like Doggo gameplay wise.
ささやかな
Perfect.
何か踏んでしまう
Gorgon Avenger I like for both gameplay reasons and for assets. If having a single target AoE of each class, good call. I'm lucky with the previous summer event, I now have single target and AoE of Moon Cancer. That's really all I'm ever going to need. Isn't there only like 3 Moon Cancers? The 2 BBs and there's 4. There is? I know one of them's Ganesh. Well, the Ganesh thing. Hold on. It's the 4th. Ah, right, of course. They're showing Kiara. Jinako is, well, it's basically Nash. The Summer Kiara. That one's weird. I don't see how Summer Kiara can be Moon Cancer. I feel like they just kind of did that. Moon Cancer was solely for BB and only BB. Hell, even on the wiki, the description for Moon Cancer is, and I quote, a class specific to the AI known as BB. So, that got thrown out. The Elephant Servant? Exactly. All hostiles limited. We should be safe. For now. Literally kills BB on the card. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Alright, so maybe that's her taking over. Alright, sure, why not? It's technically the only one who survived the Moon Cancer swipe, so she technically qualifies. Alright, fair enough. Let's take a short break, but do not let your guard down. Say, I don't recognize you guys. Hell, I'm not even sure what the hairy one's even supposed to be. Ah yes, forgive me, I am Chen Gong, and this is... how do I explain? What's to explain? You all know me. I am Lubu Fengchuan. Uh-huh. How come Alter Ego Foxbitch is hanging with us? I like that. What does she mean, uh-huh? You still have a fever. Have you not been cured of the poison? I'm afraid not. As of yet, we've only been able to treat the director. Indeed, procuring an antidote for me is one of several reasons why we must make haste to Zhang Yang. Well, you heard the man. Now, do you think you could maybe stop with the murderous glare? It's making me want to murder you right back. So you got no problem turning traitor on Chen Shui Hang and the Cryptors, huh? I admit that Cordelia and I will never exactly be the best of friends, but I'm willing to swallow my distaste if that pompous emperor gets some much-deserved comeuppance. That right. Well, there's no better way to stick it to an enemy than to strike while things in their own house are a total cluster. Don't worry, traitor. I won't be kicking you out, at least not until you betray us. Yeah, fair enough. T-Rex Berserker? Ooh, that's gonna be fun. The enemy is drawing nearer to Zhangyang all the time. They are too close now for us to employ another orbital strike without endangering the capital. How fare the capital's defenses? For the time being, I'm having Lady Liang Yu fortify our frontline defenses. In the meantime, I am afraid we have no choice but to hold them off with more waves of automatons and Duodua Yishan. Imperial Majesty, if I may be so bold, I would ask that you give the order for the other Royal Guard to join the battle. We hate to admit that matters have reached the point where that is necessary. But perhaps it would be cruel to keep you hunting dogs on your leashes when the scent of battle is so near. Very well. You've all been training your kung fu for just such an occasion. Go. Show our enemy your skill. We will, Your Imperial Majesty. Oh, great. Oh, here we go. Oh, we get to fight the captain of the guard. That's going to be fun. I'm going to assume this is much the same. Oh, wait. What? No. Give me the bond. Give bond. That's what I want. The PS is involved, by the way. Alright, no double melon. He's not up yet anyway, so I'm just going to assume this is more of the previous mission. So for gameplay or waifu? For her, probably both. How are the camouflage devices holding up? I think I was able to patch them up for now, but even putting their wear and tear aside, their batteries just aren't going to last much longer. I never plan on having to charge them outside the shutter border. I think our only option here is to try and jury rig an energy saving mode to make them last longer. See, while I have no doubt any modifications you can make will be of great utility. They've already held up remarkably well given their improvised nature. At any rate, it won't be long now before we reach Zhanyang, and any advantage the device may confer over long-range surveillance will be lost. However, even if we are no longer able to mask our location, we should now be close enough to the capital that we need not fear an orbital strike. Once we have rested up tonight, I believe we should make for Zhanyang with all haste. For sure, we are badly outnumbered, so if we have to end, we better do it quickly. How's that thing I asked you to make coming along, Da Vinci? Well, I've got it all put together for the moment. But whether it will actually be helpful or not, all depends on whether we can trust the comms protocol Koyanskaya stole. You doubt moi? However you may feel about me, I can assure you, NFF's products are of the very highest quality. I can at least say that the data I code from those knockoffs seem to line up with the protocol. But I've only got my laptop here, so I really don't have what I need to test the thing. I'd say it's got about a 50-50 shot of working, if I'm being honest. Hardly my best work. That's fine, if anything I'm impressed you pulled this off with so little time to get it done. Well, of course I did. I'm a genius. You can rely on me for anything. That said, I don't know if I can encourage you to actually go through with this. In fact, I think it'd be pretty reckless if you did. Yes, it is reckless, but that kind of recklessness is pretty much why I'm here to begin with. It's what made me go down in history and eventually led to me meeting me as Rogue Spirit. Alright, but make sure you talk this over with him before you go. I will, don't worry. I'm not Spartacus, you know. Okay, she's going to pull her own suicide mission, I'm guessing. Sup? There you are. Jinkei, what is it? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to discuss our strategy for the upcoming battle. Between Chengong and Red Hair joining us, Neza and Mordred coming back, and Koyanskaya. I don't know that we can really count her in our lineup, but I don't think she'll try anything as long as Holmes and Da Vinci are around. My point is, we've got plenty of capable fighters to go around. You want to go off on your own, don't you? Can't put anything past you, can I? So you want to go defeat the Emperor, all on your own? The GK part is fun, I'll look forward to it. You know, it makes sense. It would also create a distraction while the rest of you try to find the Fusang tree. But all by yourself, that just seems... I don't want anything to happen to you. What, you're worried about me? Please don't be. Worrying over me is as pointless as trying to convince Spartacus not to rebel. Aw, Jinkei. Sometimes I can't help but wonder why the Counterforce gave me, of all people, a life after death. Maybe it's something to do with risking my life to take action at a time everyone else was too scared to try. If there had been someone who actually worried about me, I probably wouldn't be here right now. So speaking as both a Rogue Spirit and your servant, I promise you, you don't need to worry about me. And yet, I'm sure the character will. There we go. You never change. You're right, it was silly of me to say that. I mean, telling someone as caring as you not to worry is as ridiculous as forbidding Spartacus from rebelling or ordering me to come back safe. No, don't worry, I'll just bribe you with free alcohol if you come back safe. What do you sway? I know it's selfish of me, but please, let me do this. I can't stop thinking about the fact that I finally have another chance to face that Emperor. I'm this close to assassinating him when I was alive, but I wasn't quite able to pull it off. And now, with Zhang Yang almost staring us in the face, I feel that failure more keenly than ever. I just can't get it out of my mind. Simp. No, Struxes. She still offers taste. Oki, please, no. If I take on a different mission now, I'll be so preoccupied with this that I might end up making a fatal mistake. So please let me be your decoy. Let me draw the Emperor's gaze away from you and the others. Right now, I think that's the best thing I can do to help Kade. Yes, you promise to come back safe. You really don't let up, do you? You're not even going to let me get a poem in. Look, I can't promise everything will be fine, not when I'm going up against Chen Shu Hung. But I can promise that I'll make it to the Yipeng Palace. Especially now that you've made sure I won't forget that look you're giving me. So make sure you find the Fusing Tree and take care of that poison. After that, it'll be time for our real battle with the Crypta, Yume Ren. So let's both keep that in mind as we go our separate ways. We've got an emergency on our hands. Our remaining camouflage devices just broke. Oh dear! Oki, denied. Jesus Christ. Afraid we are now completely exposed. Won't be long before our enemy soldiers make their way here. More enemy soldiers. You can thank our illustrious commander tripping over the wiring for that. Are you saying this is my fault? Who fixes delicate devices by spreading the components over the floor? Everyone knows you're supposed to do your restorations in a garage. Gordolf. Kindly point out the location of this garage. That'd be great. That'd be wonderful. We can no longer hope to avoid enemy contact, so we need to fight them off as we move. We can ill afford to stay here and exhaust ourselves, fighting unending waves of enemies. Be ready to head for Zhangyang on a moment's notice. Now, that's more like, at least Mordred's happy. Jinke, we know. We will see you in Zhangyang. Let's see. Good to see you since we did get an SSR ticket. Oh, Aurelius. You're a champion. Thank you very much for that. Here's to another month. Hey. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. What? Jinke has gone off on her own. Not a problem. We have got all the asking power we need right here. Let's carve a path right through them. Enemy hostiles confirmed. Get ready. You got a sub now roll. I've already rolled. I got a goddamned Fion. There's absolutely no way in hell I'm rolling anymore. At least in Fate. What is the time? I gotta keep an eye on that because I've got to do my Genshin dailies. I doubt I will finish this tonight. Let's see here. What do we got? Those tanks have got large health pools. What's that? Go forth. Yes, I would love to keep rolling for Ishtar and maybe Musashi. No, I am trying to say. The new computer I want is a bit pricey. Well, to be precise, the new CPU I want to get is pricey. And if I get that CPU, I need to buy a motherboard because my current one will not support it. If I'm going to do that, I might as well get a new graphics card. Make full use of it. So, silly as that may sound. Safe what? New PC parts, so Strox's. So, you know how, say, during Death Stranding, when I was trying to stream that, whenever I went to open world, it became a slideshow? That's basically my CPU and memory. It's causing that. As I have no problem playing the game on my end. It's just on stream it does that. So while the game runs at a full 60 frames, yeah, you get the point by now. Let's see here. So what I might do is just... I'll defense down. You, and you. See, but that's gonna be a long-term plan. Unless, I don't know, I win Lotto or something. Because right now, computer pieces are quite expensive. Who do we get this year for welfare? Let's Paizen, Risei, who else? In JP, I do not know. On NA, we get Santa Quetz. Alright.
古きルー
There should be more than enough.
ンなんだと
Eris, not reset. Ah. I'm out of touch with what's happening in Joker. There. I love the way they explode, it's great.
踏んでしまったかな
There we go. Ecolab ends summer this year. What do we got? The near future revealed itself before him. He could feel the looming threat of war draw near, slowly but surely, from beyond the peaceful city. He could see the palace's defenses growing more robust by the day. Even without visiting Yipang Palace for himself, his predictive calculations warned him of the inevitable conflict to come and its inescapable result. Zhang Yang was going to fall. Even knowing that, you would still tell me not to take up arms. Defending Zhang Yang is no longer your job. But the real problem was the future that followed. Usually he could learn small details about the futures he saw, even if he couldn't always make sense of them. But now he couldn't see anything at all, not even a vague fragment of a future possibility. It was as though several years from now, this very world would no longer even exist. That is how it should be. Your ability to see the future has toyed with you for too long. No one should have to carry responsibility for history on their shoulders as you have. You have long since earned the right to lay down that burden. You mourn my fate so deeply, rather the fate of the Zhang Yu who paved the way for this Liu Bang to follow. Who knows about Christmas? That's probably going to be, Archer... Oh god, I just got a name. The Christmas version of Budget Waiver. Blavatsky. Blavatsky, yeah, Helen Blavatsky, thank you. It's probably going to be her. A person that is not one of peace. Seeing the manner in which this body has been optimized for warfare should make that clear. You doubt it? We'll see. I only say that because she came out of an arcade a year ago, and her being Christmas would make a little, well, would make sense because they're not going to keep her locked permanently to Fate Go arcade. That will come over to Fate Go. It was originally designed to be a civil servant. My ability to see the near future proved to be most useful on the battlefield. When Chen Shui-Hang had only just united all of China, there were still foreign nations in need of being brought to heel. I traveled to Europe, Africa, the New World, every land under the sun, all to make them part of Chen Shui-Hang's territory. I must have shed more blood in the course of that conquest than this other Zhang Yu who was known as the Hegemon King of Western Chu. But here your conquests were rightly held in high esteem, and the Empire valued you accordingly. However, in proper human history, your reputation was horrific. Well, that is understandable. It made sense that history would view him as a horrible, bloodthirsty monster. History is the collective recollections of humanity, so it is only natural for them to view an inhuman machine in such terms. They base the Christmas events around the warfare. Russia Christmas event. Well, I mean, if that were the case, Oki, why did we get Christmas Santa Altera instead of Christmas Eresh when we went to the underworld? I think they can do it without having to go to Russia. If such a device were to be mistaken for human, and its deeds recorded as such, it is no surprise that they would be feared. Those sheeps are Lamus. No, they're not. We do not speak of that. Not one person in all of proper human history ever truly understood what you did. Wait, I misread that, didn't I? Why you did what you did. You were wrong about that, you. I know for a fact that there was one person who understood the Hegemon King of Western Chu. You're Zhang Yu. You, the one who just told me of the other version of myself. Surely you must have understood him. Aww, Lord Zhang Yu. Now I see. At long last he saw he had been overlooking something so terribly obvious. By always casting his gaze to the distant horizon, he had missed what was right there in front of him. There was another person there in the same time and place as Zhang Yu. Another who looked human, yet was feared and despised as inhuman. Just as Zhang Yu was feared and despised for quelling all threats to the Empire. This immortal Zenrin must have never known either understanding or acceptance. So that is why you have wandered for so long in search of me. How unspeakably tragic. It is all in the past now. It is no more than a fleeting dream. There is no sense looking back. From Zhang Yu's perspective, she was not one to view with suspicion but wonder. There was neither fear nor hatred in his gaze. If anything, her way of life was something to aspire to. Something beautiful to behold. Alright then. Yeah, there has never been a Quetsmas rerun. So, this year at Quetsmas, if you've got multiple accounts, do it on multiple accounts. Another boost in morale like free stuff? Exactly. But this insight was one only he could have, and not because he was not a human. To humans with short lives and limited perception, she must have seemed as terrible as a demon king. But as a pair so far removed from humanity, Zhang Yu and Yume Ren could find solace with each other. Indeed, each was the other's perfect companion. So the Zhang Yu in proper human history died, leaving you alone. There was nothing either of us could do. You had a duty to fulfill, and I was given eternal life. And yet with his abilities to the future, Zhang Yu must have known what awaited you in his absence. He must have known she would wander for an eternity, and the hardship she would suffer in solitude. Then I must have grieved to you. Aww. Poor you. When Dapple runs no more, what then can I do? Ah, you, my you, what will your fate be? Two SSR per event is the new norm. I still want a new SRs. Alright. Oh, cool. We just skip all that, go straight to the capital. I was expecting a fight halfway through, but okay. Battle at Zhangyang, an assassin. I should bring single target for this, shouldn't I? Alright, hang on. I'm just gonna put that in there for now. Bring AoE. Really? Alright. I can do that. Where's my Merlin? Oh, wait, what? What the fuck? Oh, of course. Keikakutori. Don't. Please, don't make me question. What do we want to do here? Another waiver. I mean, yeah, waiver. Double waiver. No, this should work. Actually, wait, why don't I... Do I want to bring... Something really necessary? Ah, fuck it, who cares? Choose the year end to give a 4-star ticket. Why not? They make you spend more money. Probably. Let's see what we got. This must be Zhangyang. I knew it had to be a hell of a place from the images we captured at a distance, but seeing it in person... It's quite a peculiar city, if indeed a city it can be called. Well, what would you call it? Look how prosperous it is. My concern lies in whether it fulfills the functions we typically associate with cities. Those things packed around its perimeter must be the rockets Chen Shuhang uses to distribute the benefactions. The Emperor's got to have more than enough here to cover the entire planet. Yes, this explains how Chen Shuhang could rule the whole world with just this one city. That stadium-looking thing in the center would seem to be the city's central hub. As far as I can tell from here, there does not appear to be anything in the way of residential buildings. Rich, welcome, how you doing? Then, does that mean nobody lives in the city? That's the key question, isn't it? At least, that would be what determines whether or not this is a city in the sense we usually think of them. If there are people living here, I have a suspicion it's far fewer than in our own cities. Given that even this world's soldiers are robots, I have a hard time believing there is any particular need for a human labor force. There does seem to be a deal of activity taking place, so it is doubtful the city is totally uninhabited. I think you'll find it fast to just go in and take a look for yourself. Shouldn't take long for even you lot to figure out what the culture here is like. Not that they'll be opening the gate and welcoming you with open arms anytime soon. Hello. I'm seeing new hostiles make their way toward us, but Indeed, these are human, not automatons. That's the Royal Guard of Zhang Yang, the elite soldiers assigned to protect the Emperor even in times of peace, without ever being put to sleep in Mount Li. Oh, and just so you know, they're a far cry from the supervisors you fought back on the farm. Cool. They're still human. I have an NP5 Nero. Why doesn't Galvin just not give a 4-star ticket and make more money? Urail chuckles. Ooh. A 4-star is nothing compared to the vast roster of this game. You'll never have enough of them servants. Technically, you get by with probably what you got. Oh, it's only 2 waves, even better. Oh no, whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? Alright, well, you know what? Oh, I won't have enough charge. I've just realized I will not have enough charge. This will be fun. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to this. Oh my. Itchy. My cat scratched me on the arm and it's now really itchy. Because it's summer literal bikinis, as always. I don't believe it. Nero. Nero. On the bright side, at least you got the charge required, so you know what? I don't actually care. Go for it. Maybe 5 stocks, it was unbuffed. This works out in the end. NP5 Nero, he said. She is. That fact doesn't change. Alright, what do we got? Now we do the buffing. Like that. Perfect. I'm going full overkill. Because why not? And on the off chance, one of you bastards survives, which won't be happening, you won't do any damage. Question A, 4 since those are from DL campaigns. That is true. Alright, now let's see what we got. Look at that smile. That is much better. Get the hell out of here. Beautiful. Let's see. There's no more occasion for Jovi to give an additional 4-star ticket this year. If they've already given one, I doubt you get another one, unless it's for a very special reason. Time to kill more mobs? Okay, yeah, now I know a boss is coming out. Thanks, Adoki. I'm bringing a single target. Who am I going to bring? I could bring Punch Punch. No, I'm not going to second guess myself. Nope. No. Not happening. Alright, I forgot I had you. I could bring you for once. But you are AoE. I forgot about that. Activated your trap card, did I? Did I really? Also, Nito would have been very good for this. And down he goes. We've defeated the enemy troops. Well, now that the enemy is shedding real blood to win, we know they're finally taking us seriously. Now that we're this close, it's no wonder they decided to pull out all the stops. Alright, one more gate and we'll be inside Zhang Yang proper. Stay sharp. Fuck. Damn it! He wasn't tricking me. Okay. One of Christmas because we will likely have to have a welfare. Damn it. Hate to say this, actually no. I love to say this. I told you. What do we got? Alright, fuck it.
いいとも
You know what? Go for it. Give me a 4-star ticket, it's a perma story. Huh.
見ほどけのカー
Go,
ド
my Jojo. I did not see overkill. And you got a debuff. That is incredibly fucking annoying. 1,000 life left and he lives. Alright then. Commence recharge.
それで
Is boss rush. Ah. What's up, Oki? MMX5 theme? Nita would love to death these bronze. She would. She's in the back line for some reason. Real pretty, real pity I can't bring her out right now.
いい
Onozomi. I honestly thought it was a boss battle.
どう柄ではないんだけどね
So it's a boss rush at the end of every single arena spell. In case we love to see you suffer, but still spoil you so you can repair. Ah, that's annoying. Well, it's fine.
お任せ夢のように片付け
Ow.
ようお任せ夢のように片付けよう
Alright, cool.
君の道行きを
Add
信じよ
that.
う君の道行きを信じようさあ行きなさい
見ほそれでいいか
That will crush.
見ほどけのカード
I kind of wish I had you at NT2 actually. Let's go for 5.1 that I've done onto the boss rush. There we go. Alright, so the one at the back would be the first to die next. Ow, ow. Oh no, these soldiers, they are oh so threatening. Oh so threatening. And you, and you.
お望みのままに
We get Lost World 4 in what, like 3 to 4 months? I actually don't know. Let's find out. Probably roughly. It's Pepe's Lost World, isn't it?
何サービスだと思うあったあったあった
Alright,
久しぶりの運動は答え
so
るね
we want this one? Yes, that's one. So I think it's around what? April? No. March. After Kama. Well, Kama is March. Then we've got Guda Guda, Case Files collab, and Lady Rain's Case Files. June? Oh yeah, here we go. June next year. God, we got a while. We got a while before the next one's coming out. Probably lost before clearance? Probably. Now I'll bring single target. I'll bring single target now. Technically I already did, but I will... Oh no! I'll save my goldens. Shit, okay, so no, I'm not bringing single target. Now I'm just confused. You know what? Stop it. Until I figure out what this is. I have silver apples aplenty. Let's just go. Wonder who the Lancer is. Wait, he's a Lancer? I thought he was an assassin. Wait, is he... Okay. I actually thought he was an assassin. Alright, well, I guess I'll just skip this and... No, not skip this. I'll read this, then restart the fight. He is an assassin. Weird, I thought he was a Wait, what? Thought you were a hard lolly simp. Why did you give the Bond grill to Nobu and not Seno? Dade, no, I'm not. Don't you dare. Nobu for life. I wonder who the Lancer is. Let's find something to wear me out. We have still succeeded. We can now enter the city. Do keep your guard up. I expect we'll counter even greater resistance soon. This is Zhanyang. There do appear to be people living here, but I never expected this. Are they playing? They're all painting pictures, singing songs, and dancing. What the hell? They don't know there's a freaking war going on in their front yard. Hello. And now it seems we have automaton soldiers to deal with. Perhaps not. They do not seem to be particularly interested in us. It's basically Chinatown. Looks like they're telling the residents to evacuate. Hey, get out of my way. I need to finish this painting for His Most Glorious and Majestic Heavenly Emperor. These colors are sure to delight the Emperor's senses. And I need to sing this song about our glorious Emperor's greatest accomplishments. This melody is fit even for the Emperor's divine ears. This is what gives our lives meaning. Why would you have us leave? Be reasonable. Oh, fuck. I might have forgot she existed. Well, now we know. Be reasonable. Remember, each and every one of your lives is truly precious to the Emperor. We can't risk putting your lives in danger. Now leave. You'll be able to return soon enough. But I haven't finished my picture. And I haven't finished my sculpture. I wonder who the Lancer... I completely forgot. She's so irrelevant. What else has she done? Except... Oh, right. She did make the report that got the village attacked. Heartbreaking, isn't it? The one thing they have to their name is a single bed in the basement. When they're not sleeping, they're working their fingers to the bone on monuments and murals, 100 times more magnificent than anything they'll ever own. I hesitate to call them artists, but is this some kind of bad joke? Their only subject is Chen Shu Hung. That's not art, not by a damn sight. Entertaining each other has been a key aspect of culture as long as people have existed. But here, the only true person, which is to say the sole audience for entertainment, is Chen Shu Huang and Chen Shu Hung alone. Oh god, that's horrific. Chat never lies. Chat always lies, though. You can't trust chat. We know this by now. That's why the Emperor is the only subject of all the art these people create. Those who are deemed to have creative talent are gathered from countries all around the world and brought here to spend their lives creating art directly beneath Yipeng Palace. That will mean artists who wish to entertain the masses like Shakespeare and artists who pursue the truth of the human condition, like Anderson, would never even be born here. Here, the very premise of culture itself could not be more different from that of proper human history. Right, you are. Certainly, Chen Shui Hung loves the people of the Empire, much like an owner loves their pets. In this history, all of mankind's vile arrogance is concentrated in Chen Shui Hung, and all that remains are these lifeless, worthless excuses for pets. This whole city is basically nothing more than a giant cat cafe, only with primates instead of felines. Alright then. As I've said many times before, I despise humans, but that doesn't mean I enjoy seeing them as livestock. Humans are supposed to be so selfish and arrogant, following their desires wherever they take them. This spectacle, where they sing the praises of life without any real worry, is an affront to us beasts. Hello. Hey, she's glaring at us something fierce. If we don't attack first, the enemy will have the advantage. Are you sure you wish to hold back, Master? Wait for them to evacuate. Amber, welcome. I'm surprised. I thought for sure you would ambush us while we had our hands full with the evacuation. True, this is in many respects an invasion. Our ideas of what this world could not possibly be more different. Also, to be fair, you did kind of ambush us, so it would have been fully justified. But we're not here to massacre your people, even if our actions ultimately lead to them ceasing to exist. Obviously, getting these people to safety is your top priority. But you know just as well as I do that Chen Shu Huang would order you to kill them if there was even the slightest hint of suspicion that they were, quote-unquote, infected. Is that really a leader worth a bang? Yeah, you saw what that prick was willing to do to those supposedly treasured citizens. Yes, I did. My own hometown was once destroyed by a falling star, just like that. I beg your pardon. Zhang Xianzhong, Jesus Christ, I can't do these pronunciations, seduced my neighbors into thinking they could lead better lives if they founded their own nation. Once the emperor determined they were no longer willing to obey, Chen Shuihang made the decision to drop a star upon the village, wiping them all out. And did Zhang Xianzhong do anything to help them? No. He abandoned them without a second thought and wasted no time inciting people in another village to make up for the soldiers he'd lost. I have nothing but pity for the people who were led astray by his empty promises. They were driven to their deaths all because they were deceived into believing such a charlatan could bring them happiness, and deluded about another way of life. None of you could know what a tragedy it is for the people of this land to be robbed of their tranquility. Had it been possible, I would have been just as happy never having taken up the spear. All I ever wanted was to live with my family, tilling our land in peace. Well, the peace we enjoy now is only made possible by keeping people's worst tendencies dormant. That is the great feat, the blessing the most glorious and majestic Heavenly Emperor brought to the world. I will never forgive you for trying to rouse the people from that slumber. Now repent for your selfish misdeeds as this white ash spear pierces your throats. Damn that fit. Fuck. Alright. Mothman be dropping meteors to villages like Wraith dropping his Saint Quartz for Dantes. Both useless in the end. Oki, I should time you out for that.
決めたよ
Alright, so, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with this and we'll see what happens.
こういうこともできる
Like that.
こういうこともできる
4 turns for poison now. Give me crit stars, they're all gonna die. The damage gimmick is a bit lacking in the end, that's unfortunate. I'm not really the biggest fan of all the self-buffing units that we've got brought in. Farming set for a boss fight? Damn right. Disastrous, welcome. Soresta, sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a boss fight, so I just brought a farming setup. It works for most of the nodes in this Soul Spell. RP yourself buff. Am I thinking of the wrong unit then? Alright, what do we got? This doesn't seem too bad. Alright, defense down. Defense down. Ooh. That's a full Buster combo. That is a full Buster combo. I am, oh, I kinda want to. On a Skadi comp. Damn right. I'm obligated. I see red. I click red. I'm obligated to do this. Let's go. Oh, I'll get ruined. Shit damage incoming, are you kidding me? Poem from the end of the world. Wait a minute, hang on, what was that? I'm sorry, did you just use a poem? Are you Confucian? Quinn, are you a bit of a hypocrite here? Be me to drop us around. It spreads Confucianism. Maybe. I'll take some crit stars, please. Alright, what do we got? RMP is her most famous 4 poems. Ah, Nuka? Absolutely. There should do it. I really did not need a single target. Actually, I didn't see what those buffs were, so this could be interesting. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, my poor Lancelot. What are those buffs? Activate when damaged. Decreases critical strength. Decreases a single enemy's critical strength when attacked. Recover all allies' HP when critically attacked. No recovery for anyone with 0 HP. Oh no! Oh no, whatever will I do? Skadi DPS? Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what we've got here. I'm gonna take my Skadi. Feel free to heal your units, they're all dead. Level 100 Skadi, let's do this. I know she's healing. She can actually live because of that.
ここでお前
Shit damage? A little bit. My Scotty, how dare you? Alright. I most definitely did not require a single target for this. Now, if it's so skippy to spread confusion. Yeah, this is an easy fight. It looked more threatening than it actually was.
踏んでしまったかな
Alrighty. Bring single target next? Yeah, I think I might have to. Yes, Rich. Bring it. Who do I trust more? Rich or Roki? Lucas chiming on this. Okay, I think I might need to bring AoE. I think the fact that there's two separate classes means bring AoE. Probably the exact same thing anyway. It's 2 against 1, fuck off. Next fight is going to be hella annoying? Really? 4, welcome. Well, you know what? I'm still bringing the same crew. What I will do is switch this up to be a single target Saber, just in case. There's no point in me bringing Nito right now. Wait, Assassin. Wait a minute. I never trust you, Oki. I wonder why. Ozzy, welcome. Oki always seems very knowledgeable, but Rich friended me. What am I going to do here? Let's bring you. Why not? That's going to be fun. Yes, Rich. Enemies on the ropes, we're almost there. He's screwed. Hey, what? Let's put a seat that has short hit or your invul. Oh, fuck. Wait. Is Lucas using the one debate he gets a day? The enemies on the ropes, we're almost there. No, I doubt this will be the end of it. They are very much in this for the long haul. Lady Quinlang Yu, the Royal Guard has arrived to assist you. What would you have us do? The Royal Guard, if you're here, then who's protecting Yipeng Palace? Heavenly Emperor said we were no longer needed there. The Emperor ordered us to hold the line of defense for the sake of our nation. Your Imperial Majesty. Please stop this, Quen. Surely a warrior of your color must know when she is outmatched. Grabs popcorn. Rip Wraith. Oh no. If I MP4 Latour or Resh, I will delete 10 people to add you. I do not. Tell me, those of you who claim to be from proper human history, why do you threaten our world? It's what we must do to save our own world. So you want to set the world right. That's all you Confucians ever say. How should the world be then? What is this proper world of yours like? How does your world function when everyone has their own idea of how things should be while denying all others? How many people lose their lives through ravages of war each and every day? How many innocent lives end in senseless tragedies? Has all your bloodshed led to even one good thing in your world, or just been an excuse for the next war? We fought hard for a world without war, a world where peace could truly endure forever. My husband and my brothers, all of them gave their lives while fighting to make that dream a reality. We, the people of this empire, had to build this world on their corpses. The peace this land now enjoys was paid for with the blood of soldiers who will never be granted respite in Mount Lee. And so I'll defend it at all costs. I will not let your flowery words and false promises lead me astray. Believe in our way of life and the happiness we fought so hard to obtain. This is not happiness. This is stagnation. I don't need any other countries. I don't need any other version of myself. I'm going to demonstrate for you that this other me you speak of and I are nothing alike at all. Some minor suffering along the way. Exactly. If I min-maxed everything, how boring would it be? We're in the final stretch of NNN. Christ. You lost the first hour. I'm not getting into this discussion. Alrighty. Let's do the usual. Like what? What's worse? I think it's terrible. I know he's not lying either. Oh, Christ. Yole does that. Give the code. No. That fan art is not. I'm not getting into this discussion. That can go places. What do we got? What's so terrible about this fight that I was supposed to bring a single target? Alright, so you got a break bar and one extra. This seems fine. Oh, this seems really good. Okay, so... that... Oh wait, you guarded a defense down? That's annoying. Crit them to death, simple, go, go, go. Yeah, I'm just wondering, can I do enough crit damage from that quick? I should be able to, right? Just do NP Buster quick, just in case. Alright. Kill the guy while I'm at it. I'll die. The mob will die. Why do I get the feeling I'm being led onto something now? See, he died. That could have probably broken that one bar by itself. There you go. Home of Peaceful Rain. What was that? I saw that remove buff. Decrease a single enemy's defense during your normal attacks. Remove a single enemy's buff during your critical attacks. Alright, that's fine. That's standard up. Okay, so this is kind of annoying. Like that. That's why I get an attack up, so this might be nice. Actually, you know what? Pop. I want that buster to proc. Show me how to fight. Just Lancelot my way to victory. Just bring a big gun. Seems to work out for me most of the time. Emphasis on most of the time. There we go. Abolishing thieves. Got some charge game. Okay. Well, my boss went. Quickly, while she's got a defense down, go. This is fine. We're done here. Ow. My poor Skadi. Alright, what the hell is that buff? Buff removal resistance up. Fair enough. You would never debate me. Only when it would cost me the most. Okay, you behave. I see that code there. What do we got? No, I'll just say that for now. You're dead. Actually. You're 100% dead. I don't need to worry. Oh, wait, I should have done the reverse, actually. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, it's just your extra attack. But you guts again? One turn, one left. Alright then. This will solve that problem. You still get his name, Quinn in the story. That is kind of annoying. Thank you. Yeah, I know. The most common name in China. Another mountain of corpses, another ocean of blood. Every time someone waves the flag of so-called progress, that is all I ever see. I'd hope to never see this again. I wish I could have just stayed on Mount Lee, frozen in slumber. Your European history terrifies me. Our world truly achieved lasting peace. Should have been the one to survive. No, you achieved stagnation under a despot. Just be another corpse you tread across on the way to your destination. Tell me, what sort of bloody future do you see past the mountain of bodies you're piling up? Oof. I guess there was no point in asking you that. Yeah, the only one with that answer is the Emperor. In the end, all I ever did was to bring about peace was to take up my spear. And she's down. Right, she's human, isn't she? Forgot about that. Don't worry about her. You don't have the time or the energy to spare on her. Remember what it is you gotta do. Mordred is right. See you in Rule 34. Rich. Show some respect to the dead. Why the Emperor rules this history in this way, then our only choice is to get a real audience. Problem solved. Couldn't skip me up. No. So, the enemy has made their way into Xianyang. Grr. I can't believe it. Then it is time for us to face Chaldea. This is not the end. They can never hope to conquer the Empire without first conquering us. Meanwhile, you need to serve as our advisor no longer. Qin Liang Yu has already given everything she has. So as of this moment, we are relieving both of you of duties. You have served us well. Your Imperial Majesty. I'm so sorry I couldn't win this battle for you, Your Imperial Majesty. I will atone for this with my life. Stop that, Hansen. Your loss in this battle demonstrates your loyalty toward us admirably. What do you mean? Tell us, Hansen. If we had ordered you to crush Chaldea, even if it meant destroying all of Xianyang, surely you could have come up with at least a dozen viable plans. If you had been willing to stop at nothing, even the destruction of our nation, in order to secure victory, then you would certainly have prevailed. Are we wrong? Ooh. Old Man Lee puts on gloves. Fine, I'll do it myself. Oh no. Kung Fu Grams, everyone's gonna be worried. And yet, that was a line you would not cross. That was your limit as a general. Be honest, did you not dream about devising strategies that would have rocked this nation to its core? I don't think that would be a path I'd want to go down. I mean, there's a good chance I still might have ended up going down it eventually, but still. Belated though this may be, we cannot help but feel a bit sorry for you. If you had ended up serving a different lord, you may have achieved even greater glory and recognition. I don't know about that. That way sounds like it would have ended in a pretty painful death. Well, I guess I'll be taking my leave then. You don't mind if I just go by plain old Han Jin rather than a general of the Empire from now on, do you? We do not. And just walks off. Captain, would you keep an eye on him in his final moments as one last favour to us? If that is what you wish, Your Imperial Majesty. You are certain of this? We are. Worry not, we have this well in hand. Very well then. If you'll excuse me, and if I may, Your Imperial Majesty, I hope you can make the most of this opportunity. Oh yes, we expect we will finally have an opportunity to cut loose, as they say, for the first time in a very long time. This should be interesting. Alright, everyone else is gone. If you have any manners at all, show yourself. Ooh. Bring AoE, he says. No. Put that on an AoE that can loot. Lelouch v Britannia commands you. Exarch, welcome. She's got a stick. That is a nasty looking dagger. Oh, okay, that's the end of it. Alright, sure. She's gonna stick the Emperor, apparently. With this. She's gonna stick the Emperor with a stick. Accurate. Thank you. I can do a pull. I can suffer some more. Da Vinci Charm, bless me. There's a decent banner up and I would love an MP2 Ishtar. Or Musashi. Foe. Running, please. No? Okay. Well, crap. Not golden rainbows. Not even a servant. Alrighty then. Gets Ivan? I hope not. He doesn't exist. Ivan's not a thing. Alright. You know, the cup of tea. That last bit was nice and sugary. Don't bring single target? I don't know what I'll bring at this point. Every year, and Da Vinci still has going to hear talk. Oof. Well now, it would appear our suspicions about that strange Spiritron signal we detected were warranted. We take it you servant creatures are capable of moving about in your spirit forms then? And you sent your bodyguards away anyway. Has the great Emperor gone senile in his old age? Our scans do not detect any explosives. The closest thing to a weapon you appear to bear is that dagger. Tell us, how exactly you plan to damage our holy vessel with that? I figured as long as I got close enough, the rest would work itself out. I wouldn't be an assassin if I didn't have at least that much resolve. Assassin. Ah yes, we vaguely recall seeing you somewhere before. Ah, of course, this must be one of those alternate histories. How very strange. What, you're saying you forgot what I looked like up until now? We have been governing this world for 2,263 years. Just how many attempts do you think were made on our life? Even we cannot account all the times we've been threatened for the secret to our immortality alone. Did you truly think that you were our sworn enemy? That you were somehow special among all the other would-be assassins? Why am I just reminded of Thanos right now? Who are you? Behold, my contrary ideals. You want to roll, but you know you shouldn't? Yeah. Well, we will say that when you came along, we were still looking for immortality in all the wrong places. Thinking back on it now, I believe you may have even done us a favor by inadvertently putting us on the right track. We should consider rewarding you for that. So what, you're gonna give me a medal or something? Now that you and your companions have made it all the way to Zhanyang, we will honor you with a personal condemnation of your strange history. Have a very powerful weapon, does she now? Don't roll if you want to get shit, exactly. Wait, you're gonna lecture me. Now. Proper human history, quote unquote. What a pretentious name. You wear your arrogance and believe that yours is the only true course of events on your sleeve. In spite of this arrogance, you behave as if your actions are dictated by morality. Thus, we must convince you beyond all doubts which of our worlds is truly proper, as you would call it. Morality, I say you're going to tell me that this is the good, just, moral world. Where you hold all power, where you don't let even the tiny seed of knowledge take root, and where you casually slaughter your citizens the instant they inconvenience you. You call that a good moral world? Absolutely. What most glorious purpose could there be for the human race? You don't think of anyone anywhere as humans except yourself. You are quite correct. By concentrating this land's bounty in a single point, we have become the ultimate human. Has any one individual ever ascended to such heights in your so-called proper human history? I would love to see a discussion between Chen Shui Hung and Gilgamesh. Oh man, that'd be great. Behold, I dub the ultimate mongrel. Make this, you just make this, yeah, make it a reality. You're such a good influence. Nuke his face first, exactly. Behold our great wall encircling the sky. Behold the great harvest produced by the land. Who else could ever boast such greatness? Humans and groups cannot accomplish anything. They are shackled by discord, by conflict, by contradiction. So there will be no humans, no groups. A Zenrin, a true human, shall have total reign over heaven and earth and unite the species. A Zenrin, don't make me laugh, you call this bloated mechanical monstrosity of a body human. You believe the only human body is one of flesh and blood, that one's status as a person is contingent on whether they have 2 eyes, 4 limbs, 10 fingers. That I actually thought Gil was about to pop out for a second there. He can't do anything. Oh, if only I had that. Utter dribble. The true measure of human is responsibility. It lies in bearing responsibility for this world, its skies, lands, oceans, and the lives of all who dwell within it. Can those of you from proper human history choose which species will go extinct? Can you decide the amount of coal that will pollute your atmosphere? Can you prevent the polar ice caps from melting? Were you ever successful at controlling your endless desire? Cyborg human is a... Sure. I feel like that's a spoiler, Richie. Be careful. We can do all of that precisely because we are the sole arbiter of this world. Thus we are human, for we bear all responsibility for this world on our shoulders alone. And now you're saying this regime you've set up here has made this world complete. You really believe that? We do. And you're a bigger fool than I thought. Being complete is just another way of saying done. Yes, once you're complete and perfect, all the only thing you're left to do is stagnate. This precious world of yours has no way forward. You're stuck with nowhere to go. Thanks to becoming a servant, I learned all sorts of things I could never have known in my own time. The future of humanity is all about possibility. I, and those who know me as Heroic Spirit, have walked many distant worlds. You said to look at your great wall in the sky. I did. All I see is a monument to your so-called eternal empire's limitations. You said you built that wall in order to defend against threats from other stars? Talk about preposterous. True, they'd have no way of building something like that in proper human history. Proper human history's 21st century. But if they had the same resources at their disposal, you can bet they'd use them to explore beyond our world, not shut themselves away. Here we go. Deoxys. Yes, we're defending the water from Deoxys. Your argument reeks of sour grapes. I'll admit we're off to a slower start. Your empire might well have succeeded at hurrying its evolution along quicker than proper human history. But I'll also bet your world's never produced anything quite like this before. Wait, what the fuck? Behold! The mobile phone! Wait. Behold Fate Go. What is this? The best weapon in human history. Gacha. The salt of the world. Alright, what do we got? What is this? Got bad and pulled a Dion copy? Rip. If you think it's a toy, go ahead and scan it. You love analyzing stuff, right? What could be so impressive at a simple rectangle? What the? Nutty the fuck? It's an entire computer and it fits in the palm of your hand. If you shrank down that absurdly large body of yours into components small enough to fit into this casing, could you even get close to this thing's performance? But so what? We commend your efforts in packing so much functionality into such a small device. But its processing power is still barely 1/millionth of our own. Did I mention there are 4 billion just like it in proper human history? What? Behold, 4 billion gacha devices. 4 billion times the salt. Nutty the fuck. That's a personal device. Almost every proper human history has one. That's absurd. It's very high to foolishness. You hand out processing power simply to our authority, similar to our authority, to the general public? Why do something so outrageous? Without anyone midgetating their desires, it's only a matter of time until they consume every resource on the planet. If that's all you think computers are good for, you're using yours all wrong. These things aren't generally used just as computers. Originally they were just communication devices that were gradually redesigned with computing capability. Communication? You heard me. People share their opinions, pull their thoughts, and work together to achieve a common goal. That is just one more tool to help make that happen. And blow their bank accounts on the gacha. Rich? This is like a marketing commercial. Are you winning, son? Wait till she shows him the sham wow. Got me a medal on your 8th ticket roll? Manha, I'm a bit jealous. You think when you're writing this, work together? Yeah, it's a bit of a joke. People have always wanted better ways to communicate. They've never stopped looking for ways to reach mutual understanding and prosperity. That's how the people know the humans of proper human history live their lives. Through a phone. Then you're saying every one of the people in your world is a full human unto themselves. You're right about one thing. There's no end of quarrels and disagreements. I'm sure we're a long way off from uniting everyone under shared principles and ideals. Maybe we never will. Maybe humans will drive themselves to extinction or suck the planet dry. Even so, we aren't done yet, and it's because we're still incomplete that we're always striving to go further than ever before. In our world, people are always moving forward towards something better. They're not just stuck in one dead-end world that thinks it's a utopia. I need to be blessed by quite shit. What? Kudan? Don't tell them about the Twitter salt wars. What you claim to strive for is no more than a pipe dream. You have no assurance that you will ever truly attain what you see. That's right, it's a dream. It could easily fade away if we're not careful. That's why we all hope for the same thing, that humanity can reach new heights no one has ever seen. People who hold that dream become heroic spirits and answer the summons of those who share that dream. That is what servants, the executors of the counterforce, really are. We're a sort of being that you'd never think to see in your eternal regime. We see, so this better world of yours rests upon nothing more than a roll of the dice, as it were. Far too reckless. You either know Jolter is best girl, or you're wrong. Those are fighting words, Ozzy. It's a weird way of spelling Oda Nobunaga. You balance the fate of the world on a tightrope. One misstep could destroy all. We could never permit this. Thank you, Dad. The Earth is not for saying we need to mine the universe for our whaling funds. Exactly. We need to start hitting up passing meteorites. That's why we find ourselves at an impasse. One of us has to die so the other can carry on guarding the Earth. Is that so? Tell us then. How do you propose to kill us without plain, ordinary dagger? Every one of the Epoch Palace's defensive armaments is already trained on your person. You will not get one step out the door, for you are simply disintegrated. You still don't get it, do you? Proper human history is light years ahead of you in terms of communications and data storage and access. And in our world, with all of its conflict, any technology can be used as a weapon. Not that I'm proud of that. Why do I think GK's about to do something awesome? You're about to upload a virus, aren't you? It's possible to poison a computer just by communicating. Yes, you are. Oh, that's great. What? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's a fucking virus. You in that toy, I'll get absolutely destroyed. When are you making the Unlimited Nobleworks command? Ooh, maybe. You call literal hacks. Yes, you obviously wanted to have a lofty discussion about worldviews and philosophy, but I'm really just here to kill you. If I had to goad you into scanning this phone so you'd end up downloading the virus in it. Remember your name is Jin Kei. There we go. He remembered. Finally. The gender-bent version of himself. She's making him download 57 terabytes. That'll do it. That's right. It's been a long 2,200 years, but I'm finally going to finish this. No, you know what? Yo, no, I know. I know exactly what she did. She connected him up to LimeWire. Every virus in the world. Straight to his PCUs. But I'm going to finish this. Ooh, there we go. Get wrecked. It's the Fate Ghost soul. Well done indeed. Ooh, okay. What? Story time was damn right it is, miss. We commend you, Jinkei. This time we'll be sure to remember your name. You're the only one to make us fear for our life, not once, but twice. Now, I can't believe this. I promise I'd make it back safe and everything. I knew I never should have pushed my luck quite so far. Maybe it's just my destiny to always choke right at the very end. Thank you, Rich. Yes, Miss Sam, how you doing today? You are wrong there, Jinkei. Your heroic spirit's true worth lies in dying with a smile, even as you fail at what you set out to accomplish. Jesus. Should have uploaded Internet Explorer. I was really hoping he'd pop up on screen there for that pillar. Alright. Let's see, what do I miss here? We got a trapezoid. Save that for when this silhouette is revealed. That might not be tonight, so that's probably still fine. Should switch his OS to Windows 95. Alright, I might make a cup of tea before I continue. It's time? Oh, single target time? Alright, we'll make a party first before I forget. It's time to die. Oh, God. Alright, well, first things first, I guess I will bring... Ignore evade. Bring a Sanzang? Yes. Ignore evade. Do I have to, though? Do I really have to? Do I even have the CE in my bank right now? Booby boy to save us? There's a rider wave. That's fine. I can bring a rash. I know the one, Pirate Party, would be fine. I don't appear to have it. Well, it's in my second archive, but still. Doesn't Origin Bullet have that? What? Oh! Well, I got Origin Bullet. Hang on. You know what? Let's see here. do I have? Hang on, what have I missed? There's lots of messages going up right now. Bring Altera Sea. Yeah, I'm looking at that. Hang on. Do I have the sweet Crystal Sea? I probably do. Hang on. You don't want to help me too much, you know. Again, it's probably in my second archive. You want to see me suffer, don't you? Not the old man fight. You sure? Everyone seems to believe it is. We've also got Frost Fighting Bear. Apply Ignore Invincibility, increase Buster Card effectiveness by 10%. We could do this one. Evade. Starting NP. It's just trash mobs first. So wait, I don't have to worry. It's not the fight yet. It's after this fight. Okay, well we'll just do this then. All right, I'll make a fresh cup of tea first before I continue. Bring the Altera Sea one, the Christmas Sea. Yeah, I got it in my second archive. But I'll make a fresh cup of tea first, and I'll come back and do this. I have arrived. Alrighty. Jesus Christ, Rich. What have I missed? If anything. Why are we using looping on Old Man? Because Old Man's not here yet. What is that, Kudan? Oh my god. Kudan, you need to behave. Is this man really wearing a jacket right now? I'm sitting in aircon, Aussie. It's actually quite chill in my room. It's very comfy to wear a jacket when I do so. The debate of the night. So he was doing it. Fair enough. I'll bring Nito just in case. Just saying. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Where's Wraithform? I have a Wraithform? That'd be great. Thanks, people. Does you have summer over there? Oh, we have summer every day of the year. So you sure the giant emperor up there isn't going to just fall down and squish us, right? Believe me later. Maybe. Now that you mention it, Chen Hong has been surprisingly silent. I expected to have heard something by now. Was Jing Kei successful? I certainly hope so. If she had been, then we should have heard back from her by now. It's unfortunate we had no choice but to let her handle the Yiping Palace on her own. So we should go about looking for the Fusang tree. I'm quite certain you'll find it in the treasury, but I recommend stopping by the Ministry of Technology first, especially as it's right on your way. But if you'd rather leave that fancy car of yours behind, be my guest. Did you honestly forget about the Shadow Border? Now suffer, oh dear. It's no race car, but we certainly have been through a lot together. I hope it's still in one piece. I'm not sure. It's very possible we'll find it completely disassembled and its components scattered across the floor. This concerns you too, Buster. Remember, we need that board if we're going to get out of this Lost Belt. It's completely fine. It is still in one piece. Hooray! Just use casters and 1 or 2 buff removers. Oh, we'll see what we got then. Learn his lesson through pain, maybe. I never learned my lesson. Now, see, Chen Shui Hong must have been something of a perfectionist when it comes to puzzles. That's why Chen Shui Hong took it apart and put it all together again perfectly. The Emperor had to be sure of understanding its inner workings. I bet Chen Shui Hong would be great at building models. Now that we've got the border back, we can't lose. This is great. It feels like just like coming home again. Looks like there's a box here marked leftover screws. That does it. Chen Shui Hong is going down so hard. She's breaking out of glasses. She must really mean business. I'll do a full inspection and overhaul later. Now, let's get out of here. As long as the engine still works, we should be good to go. Ah, so you're the Goldans. This is a surprise. I expected a huge pack of muscular brutes. Keikakutori, I know. I never imagined a brat, a little girl, and a bunch of scrawny weaklings. Oh, if it isn't Han Jin. Long time no see. Han Jin, as in one of the Han Dynasty's 3 greatest heroes? So in this Lost Belt, he ended up serving the Qin Empire. Oh, I don't work for the Emperor anymore. In fact, I was just relieved of duty. There's no reason for us to fight. You really think I was going to just stand by and watch while you rode off into the sunset? Lord Chen Gong, that smile. Indeed, that's the same look Lord Lu Bu used to have back when we were serving under him. I can practically smell the blood on you, you freaking creeper. I just want to wage war. What's it matter if there's a reason for it? Not to mention, I've got a lot of help here, and none of them is ready to admit defeat. So come on, warriors of proper human history, let's do this thing. You, us, no restrictions, no holding back, just good old war for war's sake. Nothing more exciting than going up against impossibly strong enemies. I can't wait. I was not aware Mount Lee had generals like this slumbering there as well. Yeah, currently you only have a fort to preserve peace. Lady Lang Yu? Oh sure, she was great. I love the whole pure and innocent thing. That shine wasn't going to rub off after just being revived 2 or 3 times. Me, on the other hand, I've been waging wars for the Emperor since before that mechanical body. I crushed India, Egypt, Rome. I never saw the years of peace between. I was always kept an eye for those. I bet you were. You're a freaking psycho. Nothing you do in peacetime but cause trouble. Everlasting peace is just a way of saying there's no more enemies to conquer. So I'm awfully glad you guys showed up. Last time I went back to Metley, after I had crushed the Aztecs, I didn't think I'd ever get to wake up again. Now let me see what sort of messed up killing techniques you guys have come up with in your disordered world, where our empire never existed. Fuck, it might be a shit taste. Ow. See my tooth.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Dead from hitting my tooth? Jesus. The fat lads was dead already. Jesus. What do we got? Oh, hello. Ah, okay. Okay. Increase all allies NP strength 1 time when HP reaches 0. Increase charge by 1 each turn. Three left. Let's kill the guards. Let's remove you buffs from the NP. Guts and evade is rather annoying. That's annoying. But I can make do with that. Alright, so you're saying I can do... Let's save my... Actually, no, let's use 1. Let's just pace this out. God bless, ignore evade Cs. Yeah, I see why you wanted me to bring 1. Should I just do 2? These do have 60k. No, we'll be fine. Okay, so you will probably die if I do that. Wait. Let's make sure. What means to pace himself? Shocking, I know. Dante. Okay. You chill now. Ah, there we go. Oh, I should have used 2. Oh, well, that's 1. That's mildly annoying. That's mildly annoying. Can you stop doing that? Oh, they come in with it. Okay. Noted. I might lose Lancelot here. 13 more? You mean 14? I only killed 2 there. Hmm.
You could not live through Where did that bring you?
1 punch and he's dead. That's great. Oh wait, no.
To me.
Haven't used that in a while. Alright, well, let's do this. Does death proc over evade? It does. It does. We're gonna get rid of that thing anyway. Let's make sure we lose all of that guts, shall we? Have that, seeing how these guys are probably gonna die first. Alright. Set that for a leeway, what? At the end of the set of 16 enemies, excuse me. That better be some type of joke.
暗黒に
Why would I MP first? I have to get rid of the guts. There we go. Oh, there's two now. That's kind of annoying.
大逆に死こういうこともできる
Alright, you know what? Stuff it.
なんだクリスの鏡を見たいのですよ
Problem is, I've got riders on the field and 3 casters.
暗黒の死恐怖暗黒
I didn't death either of them.
ささやかに
Oh, that is frustrating.
ささやかに
Okay. Remaining 7. Oh, this is fun. 10 more to go. The image Sherlock worked in your favor, seeing how some Invol PS hits evade. Oh yeah, it's always been that. Sure, it will ignore evade, but it won't beat invincibility. But ignore invincibility will bypass both invincibility and evade. Correct the window. Alright, I am ill prepared for this.
なんだと
Just gonna point that out.
仕方ありませんね
That one in the back of the line is gonna fire. Alright, we lost the Scotty. Use a rainbow apple, no. So we're gonna ignore Joucher and went ham. That should kill that one, Liz. Now the queen has fallen, exactly. Cool. Thanks for Nova doing that. Bond. I have to get a 1 million bond. She's gonna be in everything. Bye, Scotty. Wait for the damage? What damage? Yeah, there's no way I'm doing this with this team. Pull the killer queen on the nerve. What? Oh, alright. I feel like that's a bit of a spoiler. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I remember. Okay, this is not gonna work.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday.
Just do it. I have 9 enemies left.
Do it! Make your
The Mash, an Oda, and a Nito that's about to die.
Nothing is impossible. No, what are you waiting
我が名はホルスなりカラをなれ
And Nova Bond railing.
Do it! Yes, you can!
It lasts how many turns again? I've already forgotten. 3 turns, 1 left. Let's just buy you 1 turn.
わしに任せよ
Alright.
で仕方ありませんね
Mash, I'm gonna need you. Kay and Shroud, Kill Queen has already touched that.
消え物
Nani? Thank you. Wasted the evade.
内熱衝撃板装填します
Target focus, invulnerability.
気が合いますねはい了
Go
解
again.
不敬
We get rid of those evades, actually. Those are permanent.
放て
A burn. Okay.
内熱衝撃板装填します
Trans death chance.
オルテナウス疑似リンク開始ありませんね
You're correct. You cannot switch Mash to her original version.
新名
You're stuck with this.
凍結展開これは多くの後多くの願いを受けた幻想の城
Look, it's Mash's first skill.
屍の角暗黒の城砦
Effective 2-turn taunt? Yeah.
暗風連
Well, I guessed the one that needed to go. Well,
不敬者
a little. Ooh. I am not prepared for this. Should be great in another 6 years. Perfect. Why am I still doing this? Withdraw. Do I have that as a sound command? Nope. Just to suffer. Why are we still here? Yep. When they add replayable story. Are they actually going to do that? I'm actually... You know what? It's another shot. That works out kind of perfectly. Okay. Wait. Alrighty. Where is the bastard? You, and I'll pull out a pirate party as well. Seems like I got 2 of them MLB. Good though. Alright, let's do this. Now how do we want to do this? I have to use AoE. Otherwise this is not going to work. They have break and vulnerability. So Merlin is semi-not useful. Depending on who I bring. I know who I'm bringing. I'm still going to bring Merlin. Any sport Merlin's up. That'll do. Bring you. Give info pierce. Oh no, I've got it. We don't need to worry about that. Where is... There you are. Sweet crystal. Now... I was just going to bring Nero, but... Bring the big girl. Which big girl, Rich? Use Okitan with penetration. I actually did not think about that at all. You know what, Oki? I'm bringing you. Where's your Oki? I actually did not think about that. Okay, Oki, where are you? I forget a lot of the things in this game. Oki, are you actually on my list right now? I could bring my own. As you talk. Where's you talk, Swan? Did I have an all pierce on it? No, what is that? Bloody hell. If only that I didn't all pierce on it. Add Sherlock to sport. If I wanted Sherlock, I'd bring my own. Reload it. I do have Sherlock. Where are we here? Are you Pepega Man? Also, is it an all slot or what? No. It's on extra. Okay. Okay, your account is called Oki, right? Frames? Wait, what? Did my frames die for a second? Not really. Should be fine. Gotcha. Alright, we got an Oki. Alright, so let's power up this Oki with double Merlin. No, well. Better idea. We're gonna bring double Oki. you know, what that means. This should make life easy. Where is it? Am I blind? What's going on here? Where's the one that gives me 30%? I've already put it on something, have I? I have. Double Choco Thick, exactly. That's fine. You don't need that. You don't have that for now. Alright, so... bring another alter ego just in case, because that's going to be great. Now, Elizabeth, do you not have Invul Pierce? Weird, I thought you did for some reason. Discuss the number of CE drops. She has defense buff removal on herself. Not for the enemy target. I'm definitely not bringing Nito for this. So I will just bring a spare altar. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to bring... it has to be a cheap one. So, you know what? I'm bringing you. Though, this should be more than sufficient. Didn't have the big girl. Who do you mean by big girl, Rich? This should be more than sufficient. Don't need to reread that. Time to get Sierra? Oh boy. Her hand is big enough? Small girl? What? Actually, Urael would have been pretty good for this. Check out the C turned MLB. Bit late now. He went, I'm definitely non-MLB. Okay, so that's 25. Gotcha. Alright, let's protect the Merlin. Hang on, wait, hang on. Do I want to kill the Imperial Guard? Not overly. You know what, I kinda do. Get rid of that guts. For 8 to 10, it's not all that important. Goodbye, Evade. 96, good. Really? We're starting off with crits, are we? That's a bit mean. 3k HP difference. What HP difference? It looks like mine is actually has more, if anything. Don't know what you're talking about. I wonder why. Nah, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh look, something awesome thing. Wait, those ones that they lived? Not anymore. There we go. Alright, that's 3. Alright. Let's go ahead and how do we want to do this? Sugoi Beam is great. Thank you. That's what I want. And that was instantly worth popping that invulnerability. Majin Power. Why didn't you what? Why did I not what? Alright, so I'm gonna pop that guts. With that, then that, and that'll finish up anything that lives. Thank you. I what? Okay, for Akira. 2 things lived. Unfortunate. Ow. Now we have 2 Imperial Guard, which is a problem because now I don't really want to kill that thing. Ooh, this should be interesting. Do it. MP3 Keaton? Now we're good. 11k. Oh, you're joking. Alright. Perfect. Melon's ready to go. Why is there a kid in the front? Why not? It's got the most health, so therefore it's the tankiest. Therefore, it simply must go. Okay, now if I do this, this, and that, that'll work. Thank you. Just finished selling your soul for a sip emote. Hey, Moral. Zone sip. Oh my. Overcharged Javelin? Always brilliant. Filthy tier 2 zone sub. If it works. Ow. Ow, ow. Why crit? How dare you? Alright, so 94, that's unfortunate. You live for a turn. Alright, we want you. Ooh. Let's see how this goes. You're dead. You're dead. And you might die too. No, unfortunate. Think your semester's over? Thank God I don't have to study myself. Do I have to stream? Probably good call. Alright, so what do we have here? Let's just do this. Cool. Alright. I really want to make sure everyone on this field dies. Who, you're Akita? But my one was at the most risk. I'm gonna keep both OGs alive, don't worry, OG. Let's answer me. Most risk, yes. The most risk. There we go. And 0. Alrighty. What do we got here? Wait a minute. Just in case that kills. There we go. Oh, come on. The Oki, no! It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry. Dave, welcome. Can I replace Castigal with Merlin on my friend list? Wait, I have Castigal up? I'll have to check what I've got currently. Better, don't worry, get Keaton. Why is it level 1 Castigal? I'm confused. I can't remember what's on my support right now. There we go. Okay, so Okita alters did kind of make this easy.
マスター
It's still Koki, I kept them both alive. It's fine. Need to use the bathroom and having sitting there for 20 plus minutes because she's on the phone. Jesus. That's a bit rough. Change your Okita and see. I'll see what my support has currently. Runs on a timer. Oof. Alright. Let's see what we got. What's my support? I don't have a Castigal on support. Can I replace Castigal with Merlin? You mean Scotty? My ult doesn't have Castigal. Dane, I'm a little confused. I'm not seeing a Castigal here. I mean, I can switch something to be Merlin if you really want. I don't mind. You want Tam to be Merlin instead? I'm very confused. I have no Castigal up. Probably my other account. What's the account called? Smug account does not have a leveled Castigal. Also, actually no, Rich, I do have Merlin on the ult now. I have Merlin and Skadi on my ult account. He's not perfect, but he's getting up there. Wait, did you miss that when I summoned Merlin on that? And kept him? That account doesn't deserve a Merlin, but I got it. The Stream Kitty account. Oh, hang on. Do I have? Let me load it up. Give me a second. You got Angry Mango to Bond 10, Aurelius? Jesus, well done. It was a joke? Ah, okay. Let me load up the Stream Kitty. No, Stream Kitty does have Merlin. I can put Merlin on support. It's not a perfect Merlin, I think, but in fact, I don't know how skilled it is at all. Mystic Fire and Echo, welcome. Let me check for you. Is it what's currently on screen is my main account? Did you want my main account on yours as a friend? You might just be on my alt, not my main. I might be getting some CPU issues while this loads up. But yeah, Dade, I've still got space on the main if you want in. Let's see what I've got. Hear the gentle beeping in the background. It's gonna be double music real quick. Tambo MP5, damn right. Alright, hang on. Support. I do have Castigal up here. Alright, well, that's been set to Merlin. One way or the other. I'll close that now. Alright, hang on. Oh, that's shot. What is your friend code, Dade? MP5 Meb Saber. What a simp. Grail to $90. I don't think you use HTML code for chat, Kudan. Would be cool if you could, though. Check your Abby, maybe. But yes, Data, I will need your code. Thank you. 1.3. Switch. And front of us. Dunskies. Alrighty. Oh wait, you want to check your Abby, didn't you? Yeah. What is that? What? What is with the foe? Why? Yes, I'm jealous of your Abigail because I don't have one. Alright. You have the Stream Kitty account? I haven't actually played it in a good long while. I mean, I'm still logging on every now and again. It's got a ticket I can roll, but... 1061 skills, the best skills. Don't you worry. Alright, what do we got? It's 11. I have work in the morning, so I should go to bed. However, I do need to do my Genshin dailies. So I'm going to hop on and get those done quick like. So Sin Story is at an end for now, which kind of sucks. I'm pretty sure there's only 16 sections to this, and I'm pretty close. So this will probably get finished tomorrow, depending on boss fights. So, if you want to tag along with some Genshin, you're more than welcome. I'll just change the title. I won't be long, probably like 30-40 minutes tops. Not even that. I'm just excited because I think I can get my BP weapon tonight. Alright, what do we got? Let's close this. Turn on Genshin. Oh, turn off stream avatars. We don't need that anymore. Should do Leave Us Lee. Leave Us Lee. That'd be interesting. Oh, they've changed the login thing for Genshin. Oh, it's up on screen. You can see it because for some reason it acts as an instance of Nox. So yeah, they got the new banner up there. It's not hasn't started yet, I think, but it's there. All right, so full screen left. Boop. Small screen. Yeah, I have to switch to the actual scene I've got for it. That's not on mobile. Probably not. Now it is big screen. Starts on December 1st, so we got 2 days. Wait. Yes, 2 days. Oh. A little tired. Not really keen for work in the morning, but... See his mail? You'll never get my real mail. I feel like I did something today. Kind of. Oh right, I'll show off the feather I got for Venti. Boy, was I pissed off when that final stat was rolled. So yeah, basically I did a couple of Venti domains, and I got a new legendary feather, which was already better with those 3 stats than the one he had. So I dumped my plus 16 feather he was using into it. Attack percentage got bumped up once, which was nice, but the new stat that revealed itself got bumped up once as well. Unfortunately, the new stat that got revealed was defense percentage, so I was this close to a perfect Venti feather. Literally anything. Pirate Invasion. Wow, I can actually do that now. That's great. Let's see here. Behold. This thing. Attack percentage, energy recharge, critical damage, defense percentage. I was incredibly disappointed when I saw that defense percentage. It could have been a golden feather. Rule confers by defense main stat? Well, defense substat, because a feather will always have light attack, but still. It's still better than what Venti had before. Level that 19 plus artifact. Which one? Oh, you want to see this get leveled to 19. Plus 16. I don't think I have enough. I don't physically think I have enough. I need all of these. All of these are decent. Geo damage, attack, physical damage, attack, HP, flat attack. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I might roll some domains for artifact experience. How much? I got 87, so I should actually spend some of that as well. Either way, we'll see. Let's just get these ones done first. Second, welcome, and what? So yeah, we'll try to get that to plus 16, so we can see what the defense roll is. We all know it's going to roll into defense. If it rolls a third time into defense, I'm going to be pissed. Palm some free artifacts? I will do that. Well, it depends how much time I have. Because the Venti one I can do very, very quickly. In under a minute and a half in some cases. Alright. Let's go do these commissions. What are they called? I've already forgotten. Zui, welcome. How you doing? Dark room, no good for the eyes. It's not too bad. I mean, I have the light shining in my face. I can see just fine. Besides, the lights I have in my room are actually really terrible, so... Who the hell is Diana? Kitty. Diana is Kitty. Also, apparently a bartender. I got her while rolling for Beidou. Also, my Diluc is dead, I've just realized. Alright, so what are we doing here? Hello, Ming. What are you doing? Playing a game? Sure. Have I done this? I think I've done this like 3 times. I'll be one of the good guys. Alright. I am apparently ready. I'm here to rob you. Broad daylight? It's night. What are you talking about? Mora. Lotus says I got plenty of those. Hey, Paimon, how you doing? Yeah, I feel like this kid just ripped me off. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Is it a human burning? Wait, what? No, she has cat ears. It's that guy. Isn't Diana's dad Draff? I have no idea. Maybe? I'm just gonna heal up real quick and then I'll teleport to the next zone. Trust for his hand in marriage. Jesus Christ, get down. The ancestor of the dude we freed. Oh, right, yeah. Luke has been healed. See, I'm very close to hitting BP 30. I should be able to do that tonight. Alright, where are we at? Where's the next one? Over here? Managed to get Geodaddy. I keep seeing fan art of him everywhere. He's not out yet. He's out in a couple of days, Exarch. You hit 43 on beat. Wow, you're well far ahead of me. So yeah, we've still got Tartaglia. 2 days, 7 hours. The Geodaddy banner pops up immediately once this stops. So you agree to see and then do some other stuff. Fair enough, sweet. You have fun. I will catch you around. Fetus Yeetus, Jesus. I do need to do more Death Stranding. I did enjoy that game. I just can't stream it currently. I guess I am killing this thing. God, I hate fighting these things. It's so annoying. There we go. Gotcha. Shooter. Nope. At least he can do some damage. Come on, you. Land. Thank you. Quickly now. Oh, come on. What are you doing? What? I can just hit him on the overhead swing. You can't escape me. I'll hit you on the ass till you die. There we go. That was weird. Alright then. Cool. Continuing on. Yeah, he was just chilling. Apparently he had enough of my shit and just stopped caring. Ah, it's this one. Let's go. Greetings. That's you two done? You get down from there? Wait, what are you doing? Get overloaded. You're dead. I hate these ones. These ones take so long. Wait, what? Oh, where'd you come from? You died. Stop shooting. Fall, damn you. Cheating the gaming, and as always. Did you do the old man fight? No, I did not. I'm saving that for tomorrow. I ran out of AP and I have to head off to bed soon. Alright. I gotta do my dailies on this. I may not have enough time after I get home from work to do these. Yeah, I'm on you. I could only destroy that. Just preliminary break these. Oh, they knew what I was doing. Nope. No. Oh, right, you have 2 strength. There we go. Done. More fights, you can be done with the Lost Belt. I know, but I don't have a lot of time for I have to go to bed. I have work in the morning. And again, I want to get my dailies done. Can you not? There we go. Oh, they're gonna fall. Or maybe not. There's rock, appears to be rock beneath them. There we go. Bye. Burn it down. Let's go. The big axe hill curls? Yeah, the axe move can be a bit buggy, especially when it knocks you off the cliff. Can be quite annoying. Oh, go faster, please. God, I hate that one. Where is... Oops. Yeah, where is this one? Oh, right up in the corner. Catch a Thieves as commission on Fontaine. Wait, what? At least Oki's pretty good for this one. Suck. Thank you. Get out of here. Why don't you come here? Yeah, you get in there. But yes, charge right in. Go right ahead. Brilliant. And you're done. Oh, you're not done. Here we are. You know what? Be gone. Fly away. That killed only a few of you. Done and done. Tota? Exactly. The Hydro Nation. Alright, so that's those done. Thankfully, those are always pretty quick. Good tea is good. We broke a god's weapon, excuse me? When did we do that? That sounds awesome. And sufficiently edgy that I can like it. Thank you. Alright, what do we got? Yoink. Mine 10 items. The Holy Light. Oh, right. That was all the way back in chapter 1. How am I supposed to remember that? Alright, let's go try farming some Venti stuff. Shouldn't take too long. Being an old man? No. No, I'm not, I swear. That's what I want. Heal. There we go. Alright. I don't need help for this. I can do this myself. My Venti makes this easy. It's probably one of the easier domains to do, in all honesty. Even I can do it in a minute and a half or less. 1 hour away from stealing my shit again. No! Not my shit. Everybody in. Everybody in. Let's go. Thank you. I need a bit more energy recharge on my Venti. No, you don't. Oh god, this is gonna get nuts. Come on. There we go. Everybody in. Why do you keep putting that in the weirdest place? I hit the wrong button. That worked. Make good use of this, I guess. Get melted. Blink? No blinking. Come on, you. Oh, you're about to use that goddamn ult. Can you not? Wait, 2 of 5? What's going on here? There we go. Get in. There we go. That's better. Goodbye. A terrible mistake was made. Stop targeting the mosquitoes. There we go. When Venti's Q goes burr, the stream quality goes burr. Yeah, that'd be my CPU and RAM being insufficient. Use original resin. Save my condense for now. Alright, okay. Ah, that's a flower. It's a healing flower. Let's see what happens. Alrighty. What do we get? Crit damage, flat attack, flat defense, HP percentage. It could be worse. Attack percentage. With flat defense, flat attack. Alright. I don't like any of that. Maybe the Maiden's Flower can stay. I should wait. I should heal real quick. What am I hoping for? Any decent legendary upgrade for Venti, because his gear is very, very basic. There's a lot that will just be a straight up hard upgrade for him. Basically, when I got the Anemio set, all I got was main stat, perfect, plus in the Viridescent Veneria set. He's got a lot of flat stats he doesn't need. Especially now that he's got Stringless, he needs better gear. That's why I've sort of made him pseudo-priority. Yes, Oki. Will I roll for Mr. Zhongli? Apparently he's supposed to be stupid good. I think I might. I'm gonna pop some actual food here, I think. Yeah, sure. Make this go a bit quicker. The poor man of Louis. Get into my fire. There we go. Oh, that's a bit of a joke. You get in there. Go! No. What the hell? Did someone just ascend to the heavens? Oh. I could have sworn I just saw someone ascend to the fucking heavens just now. Die, please. Oh, crap, you're doing your thing. No. Shit. Where'd you go? You get back here. Oh, stop targeting the mosquitoes. God, I hate that. Can you not? There we go. Stop with the low peak and turn off the stream. I'm not doing that thing very much. There we go. Condensed resin. Let's see what we get. Two legendaries. Ooh, okay. Did I didn't pop a condensed, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. I was just lucky enough to get two. 2 defense. To be fair, Oki, if that goblet is a defense percentage goblet, that's fine. That can go into Noel. But the 4-star artifact main Kudan. Alright, that's what we got. Alright, it's this one. Yeah, it's attack, but... Fuck, those are terrible. Electro damage! Oh man, that is useless. Oh, they are both useless. Oh, that is disgustingly bad. Electro healers, do they exist yet? Alright. What have we got? 2 more. Commence. Well, I've still got this attack up buff. Disgustingly good? No. Oh, actually no, to be fair, if I did decide to level it, if I did, it could replace, say, this goblet. I've got this. That's a pyro goblet. No, I'm sorry, I've got this, which is electro damage. Specifically to test on Beidou for electro damage shenanigans. But I suppose I got an Nemia one too, apparently. I could do that, but I'm not. Alright, let's see what we got. DPS Barbara. It's kind of in the works at this point, isn't it? Go! Everybody in there. Oh, come on! We're doing this again. There we go, you get in there. Nope! I'm seeing 20. Where's... Oh, you're all the way over there now. That's kind of annoying. You missed most of that damage. There we go. You get in there and be happy about it. Get overloaded. Oh, what? That was weird. Oh, can you not? Oh, get out of there. get him? Almost. No, don't teleport. Oh, what you... God damn it. Fucking hate this thing. Come on. There we go. Everybody in. Get in and die. There we go. Does the same BA as Giorno? Yes, he does. Giorno Giovanna. You can Jojo beam with him. Did I know? Did I know what? Really buff after ults, dear. Oh, there's another double legendary. Another goblet. God damn it. What's the goblet? Ooh! Actually, no, wait. Is that good for Chi-Chi? Physical damage bonus on a healing set. No. Okay. Never mind. English, Zinyan, and Barbara have the same BA. Ah, Chi scales on attack. Fair enough. It is now the second useless goblet I pulled tonight. What's the time? 20 past 11? Good. Also, is that a message for moi? No, it is not. All healed. Good to go. Alright, what do we got? Let me in. Let me in. What's up, Erky? If we meet Scaramouche event, yeah. Just gonna gather all of you guys up into one spot. Go on. Oh, god damn it. I got most of you at least. Why did you aim? Sometimes the aiming in this game, I detest it. Just stay in the circle. Stay shield, stay in the circle. There we go. Time to ult. Oh, she got out of it again. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, you bitch. Get in there. There we go. That sound effect is completely still. Go on you. Just follow my blade. Whoops. That sort of worked. There. Where you are? Stop hitting the mosquitoes. There we go. Challenge complete. How many people who didn't do the event know, sir? Good point. Also, are they going to be redoing events? Because that's going to be really weird. If they redo this event. Fucking feather. Of course. You banner in 2 days? Correct. 2 days, 7 hours. Zinyan, though, I'm looking forward to. It's like interesting Kirei in a event. Well, I guess in Fate Go equivalents, it's how they introduce BB. Holy shit. That's a fucking feather. What the hell do I put that on? Maiden, though. Is that a... That's a fucking Chi-Chi feather. It's gonna... One moment. Just take a copy of that. Energy recharge is good on healers. Honestly, it depends how it rolls. That's a good Chi-Chi feather. Pity I don't have a Chi-Chi. I'm keeping that. That's probably the best piece of gear I'm going to see in a good long while. Pity about the set, however. Alright, continuing on. That can go away. That can go away. Got far better just now. With EL master rolls in certain units, that's fine. Is that a... Okay, never mind. Alright, so what are we doing? We want to roll Venti's Feather to 16 if we can, correct? Why 16? To get the, was it 18? Oh, no, Kudan, you're misunderstanding. I do want to get it to 20. I just want to see what the extra bonus stat is going into. So here we go, randomly upgrade 1 bonus attribute. Kozoki wants to see it go into defense percentage. I just don't have enough experience to push it all the way right now. Alright, so let's see where this goes. Oh my god, it fucking did. No! No! Oh! 18% defense. Oh. If that rolls into defense. If that rolls into defense. What's worse is I'm still gonna keep it. I'm still gonna keep using it too. Sure, why not? Fine. Fine. Whatever. Fuck, that pisses me off though. Ain't I such a nice curse? It's even a 10% difference between the attack and defense. Wait, it is. Exactly 10.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
How'd you even notice that? Alright. What do we got? 11th. What a way to end my night. The feather I just so treasured. Where are we here? 77. Is there any way for me to get, what, 260 experience very quickly? Not really. If only I'd done the enemy bosses, I'd be done by now, but I got real lazy. I got very fucking lazy with enemy bosses. I've been doing nothing but domains. I didn't have time to do 7 bosses. I would if I could. Just means I get that tomorrow. Which is fine. I'm probably going to get this, by the way. I'm probably going to get that for Beto. Solely for the crit rate and her crit damage helm. Okay, I know. Besides, that effect Wave Splitter is actually not too bad. Hey, how you doing? It's actively bad. It's not too bad. Buy the BP sword. I got enough swords right now. I have a surplus of good swords. If I buy that one, it won't be leveled for a good long time. I could refinement rank 2 this, but nothing's using it. Maybe the bow for Child, but he's already got a decent bow that's leveled to 80. And polearm is alright. Tartaglia? He's not even leveled yet. He's getting there, but he's got Fabulous Warbow. For the massive amount of energy recharge and bullshit he can pull off with that. So he's got a good bow. Not the best bow. He's got a good bow. You got another 5-star? Did you not see that? Have you not seen that clip, Kudan? I was rolling for Betos and I did not want to see a gold, and the second thing I pull is Tartaglia. Child. His actual name is Tartaglia. Child is his rank or something. Tortilla. So yeah. And I still did not get a Ningguang. Every time I put on this banner and I still didn't get a Ningguang. Sucks. Alright, whatever. This is Elias because he's the youngest and acts as a child among the Harbingers. I thought it was his rank. Though I can actually believe what you're saying. Alright. That's probably it for me. It is now 20 to 12. Well, 25 to 12. I've still got missions to do too. It's pretty great. How much experience do I have? Might be easier if I just go to here. Shut up. You've got all that. I'm gonna start working on you for your healing ability. Want a Electro Catalyst. You want Saramouche? Saramouche. 5-star Lisa? That'd be interesting. And then it goes off screen is good. Alright, well that's it for me. Let's find some to raid, and that will be that. I'll finish that BP off tomorrow. Oh, okay. Twitch broke on me. What's going on here? Everything is breaking. My screen is full of little ghosts telling me everything failed to load. Come on. Oh my god, what is even happening right now? Fuck the Twitch website. Kokogo. She is an Adepti and has a bell on it. I'm so confused. Alright. Yang Yu is a 5-star Amber. Amber? You mean Geo? Or... Now I'm confused. Anyway. I'm going to raid the CZ man now. So, good night everyone. I will catch you around. You mean Goat Girl? Yes, Kokogo Girl. Alright, you all have a good time. I'll catch you around.
My command spell. Jump, Spartacus. Hey, Wraith. You're just in time? Yeah.